Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to walk through an example flow in Power Automate where we extract both fields and tables from an invoice document using the Cloudmersive Document AI connector in Power Automate. As the name suggests, this action automatically distinguishes between and parses both field and table values in a document, and it does so for both complex document containers like Word and PDF, and flat image files like JPEG or PNG. As a quick note, we demonstrated this same field and table extraction action in another recent video using a custom uploaded version of the Cloudmersive Document AI spec. Now that the premium Document AI connector is published in Power Automate, we can plug and play Document AI actions even faster in our flows and with fewer technical distractions along the way. As usual, we're starting off here with an instant cloud flow that I've already created. In the manual trigger step, I've added a manual file input field so I can provide an input file at runtime when I test this flow later on. The test file I'll eventually be using is a real invoice that has the original personal details removed and replaced with example values. We'll now add a new action and incorporate Document AI into this flow. As we can see, I have Document AI favorited at the top of my connector library, but we can just as easily find it by typing Document AI and selecting the premium connector environment. Once we locate Document AI from this list of options, we'll navigate to the Full Actions list, and from there we'll create a connection with our Cloudmersive API key if we don't have one saved already. From this list, we'll find and select the action titled Extract All Fields and Tables from a Document Using AI, which is located second down on the left-hand side. We'll want to avoid a similar looking version of this action on the right, which is for async batch jobs and not individual files. Once we select our connection and enumerate the advanced parameters, we'll take a quick look at what this action needs from us. One of the great things about this action is that it requires extremely minimal intervention to work as intended. At the top, we have the option to set the recognition mode for our API request, but we'll want to ignore this field since it's set to the recommended default advanced value already. Setting this to normal would increase the speed of our results while sacrificing accuracy to some extent. Right below that, we have the option to set a pre-processing level to enhance the accuracy of our extraction request. The documentation gets cut off here, but the important thing to know is that this parameter requires the default advanced recognition mode to function at all. Assuming we left that setting at its default, we can set pre-processing to paged or compatibility. Using paged treats each page of our input document as a separate document for extraction, while compatibility lumps the entire document together. By default, this parameter is set to auto, which means it'll automatically determine which option is best to use based on the document it reads at runtime. The only thing we actually need to supply in our request is our input file, which we'll pass down from our manual trigger step in this case. We don't need to provide the file name, but we'll pass that in anyway as well. At this point, we've done all we need to test this Document AI action with an example file. We'll save our flow and run a quick test using the example invoice document I described earlier. When our flow finishes running, we'll open our field and table extraction action and review our response body. As we can see, there's a lot to unpack here, and that's a sign of this action working exactly as intended. Our response breaks down field and table values into two separate object arrays, so we get things like invoice totals, names, addresses, and dates as simple object fields, and we get invoice items broken down hierarchically with standardized cell headers and values. In one fell swoop, we managed to break down all the important information from our invoice document into a JSON object, and that means we can now easily parse that data downstream in our flow as dynamic content. In future videos, we'll demonstrate this action in some real-world flow scenarios where we parse invoice data for approval workflows and data storage. For now, however, we've fully covered this action's functionality, and I'd encourage you to reach out to a member of our team if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and follow our channel for more useful Cloudmersive connector walkthroughs.